Are they better than the current OKC team?
No.
The bench is more talented than that OKC from 2012.
Bro,
no.
Back in the day.
Whoa. We can't say James Harden was coming off that bench, bro. You can't say that, bro. You're talking about MVP. You can't. There's no way you can say that,
James
bro.
Harden and who else?
You're talking about MVP. James Harden was coming off that bench, bro. That's a wrap right there, bro. Like you can't tell me that the OKC team now is better than that team bench, especially bench. You had James Harden coming off the bench, bro.
No, but we're talking about at that time.
He was still good off the bench.
James Harden was cold.
Yeah, he was cold off the bench.
He's not the James Harden we know now.
No, the next season, season he went to Houston and took over that team. That was his team.
We're not doing that, bro.
Right, but he was not that nigga though.
He was
at that time. No, Sean, I agree with you, Sean. This OKC team today is way better than that 2012.
Way better is crazy.
Team. Bro, that OKC team back then beats them in 5 easy.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Easy,
Thabo Sefolosha at the 2.
Serge Ibaka and his
Perkins at the
Serge Ibaka was tough.
Come
on,
bro.
Championship experience, first of all. Championship experience.
Yeah.
We have KD, the best, arguably one of the best scorers.
Bro,
they beat Kobe.
My fault. We talking about
Kobe
2012 OKC, bro. 2012 OKC.
Yes.
Not how they are right now today. When they were in 2012, bro.
Yes.
No.
I just want to say something. Can I say something? Someone said James Harden was that dude in 2012. Averaged 12 points in the finals.
It's the finals.
Bro, he was
how many points did the Thunder got this year in the final, Sean?
We could answer that. Go back to the clip when they get there.
What if they don't get there? What if they don't get there?
Then we could say 2012 is better. It's not determined yet. The season not done. Job not finished. We'll see.
Yo, Sean, let me tell you something. The next season, right? He goes to Houston. He averages 25.9 points. 5.8 assists.
New opportunity.
4.9
rebounds. Next season, bro.
Listen, bro.
Next season, we're talking about 2012, bro.
No, you don't just like over you don't just over one offseason become that guy, bro. You're
that guy.
You just need the opportunity to have the ball. He was coming off the bench. He didn't have the opportunity, but we're saying he had moments where we could obviously tell, oh, that man can hoop. That man can hoop. Great.
And I'm not
Josh, you telling me that 2012 team with Harden, Westbrook, and KD is not better than the team they have now with Shai and Tall Boy, Chet?
And
come
Jalen
on, bro.
Williams.
No, Jalen. You got Shai. You got arguably the MVP this season in Shai. You got Chet who's cooking Perkins. Perkins got to come out.
Harden, is also cooking.
Jalen Williams. Perkins. Whoever offense,
you know that year Durant was 2. You know Durant was 2 in MVP that year.
You know. That's a good point, Travis. Shai might be number 2 this year.
My whole thing, you can't, there's no, this OKC team this year is never beating that OKC team from 2012.
Yes,
no way, bro.
Are, bro.
No way, bro.
Yes, they are.
Come on, bro.
I agree with Josh.
Shai got a Westbrook got a guard.
Okay,
that's
fine.
You talking about these guys at 21 years old, balling. At 21, balling, bro. Come on, don't do that.
Who's guarding Westbrook?
I'm taking the 2025.
Who's guarding Westbrook?
Probably gonna slap Dort on him.
They got multiple players you could throw at him.
Blowing past them, bro, to the rack.
Boom. He came past Dort.
Boom.
No.
Nah, Josh.
I'm gonna
rewriting history, yo.
I'm gonna take a good moment.
It was tough. I'm not rewriting history. They tough.
Yeah. I'm gonna take
They're tough. The 2012 OKC Thunder was nice, but they're not beating the 2025
OKC
Thunder, bro. It's not happening, bro.
Okay, let me ask you this: does the 2025 OKC team go through the Spurs, Mavs, and Lakers like they did?
You could make a debate.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yes.
Gosh, come on, bro.
Come
They
on,
can.
yo. Come on,
No.
man.
They can,
He-
bro. Yes.
That's that
maybe,
Diddy juice, bro.
Like, maybe San Antonio, but like the thing is that a lot of these,
That's that
like
Diddy juice,
Oklahoma,
bro. We tripping, bro.
this year,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
if
that's
they
the
for
Diddy
Shai,
juice.
they are a defensive doghouse, man. They're a defensive doghouse. Like you got Harden could easily like handle the paint very decently.
Who's
and
sticking
then you
KD? Who's sticking KD on that team?
That is the great thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody
you
on
can
that team is
also
guarding KD.
yeah, I don't think anyone could take KD, but you can also argue
Come
who's
on,
taking
man.
Shai either. Who's taking Shai?
Thabo
Who's taking
Sevolucia.
Shea? We got
Sa-
Caruso
Sa-
coming up. We
Sabalos,
got Alex
Sabalos.
Caruso, who's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
all defensive, all NBA defensive team player, bro.
Bro, you got Serge
Come on, bro. You got
Ibaka.
Luke
Dabo.
Dort.
You got Serge Ibaka,
Dabo.
and hey, Serge that year was number
crazy.
2 in Defensive Player of the Year. Number 2.
That's great. That's great.
Come on,
They
what
got
you talk-
Chet, bro.
Didn't
They got
didn't
Shaq.
didn't
Chet-
They got
didn't
Hart.
Didn't-
Hartenstein.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hartenstein. Bro.
Let's get talk. What you gonna say?
That,
I'm-
that 2012 OKC team, didn't y'all just say they got their ass white? I noticed they got waxed by the Miami Heat.
Experience
They got
beats inexperience.
waxed by the Miami Heat.
Yo,
This OKC team with this OKC team with Shea, Lou Dort, Chet, Jalen Williams, Caruso, Isaiah Hartenstein. The list goes on. Wiggins. The list keeps on going on.
Jason Wallace, other
Isaiah
Jalen
Jones.
Williams. Like,
Bro, they got too many. They got too many bodies on that team, bro.
bro,
And they the number 1 defensive team this season. They lock it on.
bro,
that
you
shit
bring
up,
it.
bro.
You bring in a bench with Tabo, Reggie Jackson, James Harden, bro. Come get the. What are you
Yes,
talking
bro.
about,
Yes.
Trav.
Yeah.
Trav. Yes.
bro? Josh, what are you
bro.
talking about, bro?
Yep.
This team just won 68 games, Trav. 68 games. Did the 2012 Thunder sniff 60 wins?
They won 47. They were first.
47. Oh, in the lockout season though. They were in the lockout season.
That was the lockout season. You're right.
Oh, they won
But
60
still.
games the next year. They won 60 games the next season.
That's
Which
what
I'm
That's
Harden.
cool. Okay,
Kobe.
I can take
yo,
that.
y'all living in a time like y'all gotta come on now. Like that's
The new hotness, bro.
I watched that, bro. I watched that.
I remember watching it
that
too.
whole thing.
I
I
remember
watched that whole thing. This
Bro.
OKC team is better. I'm telling you, bro.
I
I'm
agree.
telling you, bro.
Pino, what
I
you
agree.
gonna say?
I was gonna say I want to take a moment, shout out a great TikTok account, great Instagram account, Half Past Noon. They actually did a breakdown of this matchup, and they had the current Thunder taking it. And
Based
they
on what?
go in depth. They
Based
go
off
in
of
depth.
Based
I
off of
could-
what?
Yeah.
I could read it. I could read into the descriptions if you wanted to. Like I could do the Shea like Westbrook matchup.
Another reason, Josh.
Nah,
another,
it's cool, P. It's cool, P.
another reason I will also take this current Oklahoma team. There's not a player with the that could sell you single-handedly as much as Westbrook. He's a fantastic player, but we saw like a couple of weeks ago, Westbrook may not have the bias IQ.
That's
in mind.
different.
Sean,
That's different.
Sean, you're talking about Westbrook like now. We're talking about Westbrook from 2020, like
valid.
14 years ago, bro. Like, yo,
Yeah.
P and Ahmad, we just talked about this. I'm like, yo, Westbrook now is not the same Westbrook from 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
right?
I was
Like,
wrong.
no,
I was wrong. I could
definitely
take
You
that.
talking about
I
someone
I
who
could take
could,
that. I could take
yo,
that.
he's going to the rim and he's banging on you, bro. Like, I'm not doing these. I'm not missing layups because I'm finishing at the rack. Like, no problem. Like, I'm finishing at the rack, no problem. I got KD, young and up and coming. At that point, we're still, even at 21, 22, was talking about like, yo, this might be a top guy in the league, bro. Like, I don't understand how you guys are just. You give me, you guys keep saying
it's facts,
Shai,
bro.
Chet, and whoever the.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Come on, bro.
Listen, Josh. That team,
Yo,
that team lost to the Mavs
Kevin
last year.
Durant. You're talking about
That team-
MVPs here, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're just wiping these
No,
guys.
there
off?
wasn't MVP. There wasn't MVPs at that time, bro.
Those guys at that point are better than these guys right now.
Oh God, no.
Yes, bro.
Oh,
Come
what-
on, bro.
Well.
I don't know about
I
Shea.
mean,
I don't know about
not
Shea,
bad.
but
I don't know about Shea.
Shai's not
not even
Shai's
Harden.
best year.
Harden at
Shai's
that
best
time
year-
wasn't even better than.
wait,
Jalen Williams, bro.
Trav. What are you trying to say, bro? Careful now. What are you trying to say?
Will you guys take Shai's best year over Kevin Durant?
At at that point in time, Kevin
At
Durant?
that point in time, yeah.
Crack. Crack smoke. That's all.
Bro,
I'm just the old head. I'm the old
we gotta
head.
get to the playoff stuff, bro. We spent
Yeah.
30 minutes on this one topic. We was talking about the Suns. Now we all the way over here debating.
I asked that. I triggered.
Bro, we can go on and on, bro. I'm taking
y'all taking
2025
Shai
over 2012 KD. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Stand on that forever. Stand on that forever.
Yeah.
Stand on that forever and never come back. Don't stay over there. You know what I mean? Don't switch sides ever.
Over 2012 KD? Yeah, 2012 KD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
now. But I was wrong when I had the Kate Cunningham. Okay, well, that's my fault, bro. Continue. Next topic.
yeah, let's go on, bro.
I don't like that, y'all. I don't like that.
No, we just got the playoff prediction.
Yo, Tab, let
I
it
don't
go,
like that
Tab.
shit, bro. That shit stings me different, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we're gonna get into some the play-in, right? All right.
Yep.
So we're gonna get into some play-in talk.